chair and cuddle his chair.
That's all that matters. I don't want to hear anything
You
else.
don't want, you know. Bye, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, my channel. So you guys, as you all can tell from the title of today's video, this is going to be a mukbang, babe. Mukbang or
Mukbang.
Mukbang, and it's all about us, you know, we're going to relax, eat some food. As you all can see, our table are full of food. But what do we have here? Popeyes.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be a mukbang. We're doing Popeyes and Burger King today, so we got a lot going on here.
A lot of
we got
food.
the chicken, crispy chicken sandwiches. We have
I can see some biscuits,
some corn on the cob here.
I want corn on the
I know
cob.
they like, everybody here likes corn. They're big fans of corn. I'm a okay fan of corn. We got fries. We have
chicken.
Biscuits. We got chicken from Popeyes, the crispy chicken.
And what are these? We also
we have red beans and rice here. Red beans and rice. I think and then we have macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, Angel and Lika. I know you will like this.
And we also I think we also sampled the Cajun rice from Popeyes too. So
the Cajun rice, right?
coleslaw too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coleslaw
too.
Oh my
like
gosh,
that.
a lot of food to eat.
I like
Gosh,
that.
and I'm so hungry, you guys, babe. You want some? You can start dishing.
Yes,
Angel and Lika.
eat.
Let's start eating. Yes, you know you like
I got
food.
my favorite juice here.
What do you want?
I want chicken.
Can I have the
I want this.
The rice?
Yeah, let me have the small one. You gotta take the thing. Yeah.
Mommy, but where is the dressing? They didn't put the oh. I thought they were supposed to be dressing here.
Yeah,
Do you
Cajun.
want?
I think it was supposed to give you the Cajun dressing.
Yeah, I didn't say.
Supposed to get the Cajun dressing. 2 of them, but I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we forgot. Angelique, you want macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
One of my favorite things from Popeyes is the biscuits. But I have to say that my favorite bread or biscuits that I like, my preference is from Houlihan's. If you guys ever get a chance, check out the bread from Houlihan's.
Yes,
Amazing.
tell me about it. Babe, you want some macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
You know the funny thing, I've never eaten Popeyes before. You and the children, you guys enjoy Popeyes,
Yeah,
but I've
you
never
like Popeyes,
tasted
right?
Popeyes. So let's see.
The twins, they love Popeyes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whenever they buy it, I'm like, I can care less. Like, I'm not interested. So let's see.
If you taste the chicken, it's super good.
The chicken is good?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And I got this. This is my favorite burger from Burger King. This is the chicken crispy. I like it because it's filling, and I normally sometimes eat this on the go. So I don't eat Burger King all the time.
Macaroni and cheese is very good.
It is? Let me taste it. I know you guys must be hungry watching us eat all this food. Funny thing is, this video is now my new obsession on YouTube. I just love to go click on mukbang and just watch people eat. So there's this story, you guys. Sometimes, you know, when you hear such stories, you're like, it didn't happen. Like, you feel like it's a fairy tale or something. Like, it's not something real, but it actually happened. There was this guy. He lives in the East. This particular story here is a true story, and it happened in Nigeria. This guy used to live in the East, and then one of the days he had an accident. Like, he was going to work or something. He had an accident and died. So after he died, he was buried. This guy went to the north. To the north, babe. Like, he went to the north. Somebody that he died in the East and was buried in the East. But then he went to the north, married, had children with one woman like that. You know, normally when you're getting married, you want to meet the person's parents. You want to, you know, the husband meets the wife's, the woman's parents, and the woman meets, the guy's parents. But then the woman kept asking the guy, like, you know, she needed to see his parents. But the guy said, oh, that the parents, you know, they are far. And he kept giving the woman one story after the next, one story after the next. Finally, they got married and they had 3 kids. Even while the woman was having kids for the guy, she kept, you know, pressing to at least know one person from the guy's side. The guy kept giving the lady one excuse after the next, one excuse after the next, until they had 3 kids. You guys don't even mind me because this is mukbang. Like, you can be eating and talking. There is no bougie when you're filming a mukbang video. So
Like,
Don't mind me with all the food inside my mouth. I'm talking. So it got to a point. The woman was like, no, she couldn't take it. She said no. Like, if you're not taking me to your house, like we'll have to annul this marriage. Like we'll have to get a divorce. That she said she couldn't continue. So one Christmas like that, the guy told everybody, told his kids, told his wife to get ready that they will be going to the village for Christmas. So the woman, she was happy. They all got ready for Christmas, left for the east. Him, his wife, and their 3 kids. They got to the guy's village. The guy pointed to a house and told the wife that that is his house in the village. They were kind of in a village square. So he pointed the house and told the wife and the kids that they should go in, so that he can rush to the market and pick up some provisions they would need, you know, to stay in the village. So the wife said okay. The wife went in, you know, took the kids. They all went into the compound. By the time they got into the compound, everybody was like, they didn't know the people that were in the compound. The people in the compound didn't know them. So everybody was looking at them like, who are you? The woman introduced herself. She said, let's assume the woman's name is Crystal. She said, oh, my name is Crystal, and this is no, she said, my name is Crystal. Let's assume the guy's name is Charles. I am Charles' wife, and these are Charles' kids. Everybody was looking at the woman like, is she crazy? Is everything okay? So, but the woman kept saying what she was saying. And people were like, is everything okay? So they now took the woman, went to the grave, to the graveside of the graveyard, to the graveside of the child, and showed the woman and said, child died like 15 years ago. You know, like, what are you talking about? Charles, he's dead. The woman said, what are you talking about? That Charles, they got married in the north. These are Charles' children, and you know, everybody, like the whole village started shaking up. The stories, like, the story went all around, you know, the town, even all around, you know, the east. People started hearing the story, and some Nigerian movies even acted, you know, the story, because it was a rare story. And that's why, like, a lot of people, although for us, of course, we are Christians and we believe so much in the Bible that, you know, immediately after death comes judgment. But sometimes when you hear this kind of stories, you're always like, how possible is that? Right. Is that not kind of familiar spirits? Like, how can somebody die, get buried, and then you see the person somewhere else?
That's weird.
It is. It's crazy. It is.
These two been hounding me for me to take them to the zoo. So I gotta take them to the zoo this summer. Well, you guys are done with school this week, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is an advantage and also a disadvantage, because that means no more rest for me. Because normally when they go for, you know, when they leave for school in the morning, I have time to film and do things. But now I'll be filming. Angelique is shut up because they will be home. It's gonna be the holiday, so it's good.
Yeah, they're off for summer now.
I know. And summer lasts for how long?
Just, you know, I feel like the summer's too short, because when I was in school, it didn't seem like we went back to school so early. But now, I don't know what it is, because they're going back to school in September. And if you think of it, in the middle of June, July, August, only 2 months. It's too short.
But that's a long break, though. Jeez, that's more than 60 days.
Yeah, but summer's supposed to be like a full-on vacation, you know?
Wow. No, I don't want it to be a full-on vacation, though. I just think we gotta go back to school. Is it not funny how I'm telling them they're gonna go back to school? Meanwhile, if you watched my vlog when they started school, babe, I was crying and I couldn't take it that they were leaving for school. Now I'm telling them they have to go back to school. That is so funny. And they are leaving. So you guys said boys are disgusting. No boys. Boys are disgusting.
Yes.
Who told you that?
Daddy.
Dad? What did Daddy tell you?
Just repeat
Boys
with
are
me.
disgusting.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Thank
Daddy,
you.
Daddy said boys are disgusting. What is Daddy?
Not a very disgusting. Daddy boy.
That is a boy. So that means that is disgusting, right?
No.
Daddy's not a boy.
He's a man.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank
So,
Thank you.
but we're talking of, we have a girl and a boy, and we have a woman and a man, right? So, but daddy said boys are disgusting. But that is a male too, right? And he's saying boys are disgusting.
The point is, saying with me, boys are disgusting.
That's not true. Boys are not disgusting.
Yes.
Don't mind daddy. You know, it's so funny how you're telling them now boys are disgusting, babe. Like, I've always believed that it's good to, especially when you have a female child. I know you don't want to accept what I'm about to say now. No problem. But the fact is, you married somebody's daughter, right, babe? You married someone's daughter.
Listen, that's not the point. The point basically is that boys are disgusting. Right?
Yes.
That's all that matters. I don't want to hear anything else.
You don't want to hear nothing. When you know, men are always protective of their girls. I totally understand that. But what I'm saying is, growing up, there was this guy in my class I used to crush on, like really, really crush on this guy, 13 and 14. And back then, after school, babe, you know how you will be in class. Like, we used to have lockers. We used to sit on lockers. You have your locker and then your chair. This guy, like, I won't show this guy I like him like when he's there, but then when he's not there, I will like limp and go to his chair and sit down on his chair and cuddle his chair.
You'll cuddle his chair.
I swear.
Seriously.
Then I said I will cuddle
This
his
is a great Omabelletv.
I will cuddle his chair. As in, I was so obsessed with this guy. But problem is, I couldn't tell him. I was so shy. And then when I come home from school, babe, I will be so like, I needed to talk to someone. I needed to talk to my mom, but I didn't know how to talk to my mom. That thing it was so depressing. I remember that time. In the night, I would be sleeping. In the middle of the night, I would wake up and be crying, like shedding tears.
Crying for what though?
Crying for like somebody you like, but you don't know how to approach the person. That is the worst feeling. And when I was going through that, I told myself, I said, I'm going to be open to my girls, you know. Of course, you know, girls are always the faster ones to grow and, you know, to make friends. I'll be open for my girls to tell me their first boyfriend. I want to know, you know, I want to know all those things because I know personally I went through that where I didn't know how to walk up to my mom and say, Mommy, there's this guy, I like him by class. The next day, my mother is going to transfer me from that school to another school, and I didn't want that.
Well, right now we're not talking about liking anybody. We're not close to that. We're not even in the
twins are like 5 years old. We're talking about maybe in the next 8 years, babe. It will be happening. Just get ready. I'm just telling you, just get ready, sweetie. Girls. By the time they start crushing on somebody in class.
Girls.
Okay.
Right? Daddy best
We
friend,
don't
right?
think about that. I think boys are disgusting.
Thank you.
Alright. No problem. Boys are disgusting. No problem. It's fine. But mine was for real. Go to this guy's chair, babe. Cuddle his chair. Be so like.
I don't understand. Why are you calling him coming?
If I see him coming, babe, you can't see me. The one who pick race from his chair to back to my chair. As in, he will be passing. I will almost be in tears, but I didn't know how to approach the guy.
So where is he now?
I don't know.
You sure you didn't track him down?
I didn't know. No, I think in our JSS3 he left our school.
Yeah, but where is he now?
I don't know. He went.
On
he
Facebook
left.
or something?
No, I don't know. I never checked. That was all, you know. Child what are we gonna call that? Child fantasy or something.
Yeah.
Because in our JSS3 he had to leave and come and see me. I was so sad that after when
Okay, let me ask you about him. What was so special about this guy?
He was just.
Was he okay? Like, how did he look?
He was the hottest guy in our class. He was the most handsome guy, and he was the most intelligent in our class too. Right. Throughout our JS1, JS2, and JS3, he always came first position, you know. But for me, I felt like the guy had something for me, like, you know, because I would be passing. You could see somebody like admiring you, but he didn't want to say anything to me.
He was scared of you. You were scared of him.
Right.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
And you were cuddling his chair.
I said, babe, sometimes I would try to come
cuddling his chair.
Sometimes crazy. I would try to come to school earlier. Like, school normally opens at 8. I will try to come to school maybe 7:45, you know, apply my little lip gloss. All of a sudden, I started ironing, pressing my clothes. Normally, I just... My mom like, is everything okay? My mother, I knew she knew something was wrong because.
You know why? You know why I'm laughing? Because my sister-in-law sent me a picture once. You know, I'm gonna try to see. I'm hoping that I can screenshot this picture so you guys can see this. You will laugh when you see Omabelletv when she used to look back there. So I'm just saying,
Honey,
I'm just laughing to myself, picturing her.
babe,
Dressing
I used
up,
to be a very beautiful woman, though. You can never
You're
take
a
that away
beautiful
from
woman
me.
now. You're a beautiful woman.
Even
I'll
now.
give you that. But
I
the way
used to
you
be
dress for
one of
school,
the hottest
the way
girls
you
in
dress
class
for school,
then.
that picture. If I showed them that picture,
I will wear my clothes with long skirts. My mother made sure our skirt was very, very long and shapeless too. Not a shapeless
you gotta see
skirt.
this picture.
Very shapeless.
Can we show them the picture?
No, babe, don't start. Don't start with me.
Yes.
Who wants to see the picture?
No.
Yay!
No. No, babe.
Yes.
Come and see my skirts. You could fit me 2 times inside my school uniform.
that was
it was
crazy.
so embarrassing. But guess what? That was down when I started folding my. You know how you fold when you wear trousers, you fold it up.
Yeah, the ruffles. Because when I went to private school, and the girls had these skirts, and they had like the ruffles, like almost like a ruffle.
But I'm trying to tell you that because my mother always made sure my skirt was long. I will go and fold it so it will be shorter. All of a sudden, I started ironing my clothes. Like normally, you know, during the weekends we wash our clothes, we spread it dries. In the morning, on Monday morning, you just bring it, put it on, and you're off to school. You can care less. I said all of a sudden, I started making sure my outfit was on point, my socks, my hair, everything was on point. I said I had to transfer from that school after the guy left in our SS3, SS1. I told my mom, I said I don't want to go to the school again. She tried.
That's devastating.
Honey, I said my mom tried everything to find out why I don't want to go to that school again. I said I don't want to go to the school. She saw I was serious. She had to transfer me. So the guy left me. I left the school. Like when I think about it now, it's crazy.
What a love story.
But for me, I promised myself. I said I'm gonna leave that door open for my girls because you know I went through that door open for them to be able to come to me and talk and tell me things. You know, if there's somebody they like,
Girls,
let me know.
Angelique,
listen.
You tell Daddy everything, right? Thank you.
Yes.
You see, anyway, thank God we are filming. This video is going to be there. It's going to be on YouTube in the next 20 years, 30 years. I'm going to refer this video to them when it starts. No problem.
Guys, we're gonna choose. We're gonna choose who's gonna be our two. I will choose Daddy.
Thank you.
No problem. It's fine.
I'm gonna choose who's gonna be in the video. Is gonna let me see who's the best. Is Daddy! Yes!
I'm gonna have my son soon.
Okay, so girls. So wait, I just want to say one thing. So boys are disgusting, with the exception of your brother. Okay?
Oh.
Your brother's not disgusting.
Oh, your brother will not be disgusting. You see, there's confusion there now. There is some confusion and some
right?
mago there. Oh, so your brother will be disgusting. But boys are disgusting.
Yeah.
That means your daddy is not telling you the truth.
Here, girls. You guys are nice babies. Drink up.
Boys are not disgusting, no.
Drink
Boys
up.
are disgusting to you people. And those are the same boys that your daddy will be taking mommy's picture. They will be doing.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta see this. This is ridiculous. You know the funny thing is that
You know when mommy takes her pictures, she goes like, oh.
So Omabelletv goes out to go and
A
take
lot
her
of people
pictures.
don't actually know that you are the one that takes the majority. Like all my pictures, you're the one that take my
So I
pictures.
say I'm invariably her photographer. So when I'm taking the pictures, the most hilarious thing is that you know, you're out, you're in different scenes and sceneries rather, and you're trying to capture the right angle, and you're trying to capture the right
Daddy, can I try?
no, 1 second. I'm telling them something. You're trying to capture the right angle, you're trying to capture the right focus, make sure that, you know, the camera's not blurry and all that. So now I'll be like this, right? I'll be bent down like this, focus. And all of a sudden, somebody will come by in a truck, and I'll just hear in the background, "Hey, baby!" So all the time, like, listen, man, this has been going on for years. Like, you know, you guys don't know it. I've been doing her pictures for years, right? And everywhere we go, it's just like they have, you know, they look at. I guess like I'm a photographer,
But you know,
so they can
that's
care
what
less.
I always think. In my mind,
So,
I'll be
like-
like, does this guy, like this man, do they think the person taking my picture is my photographer? As in, you know how sometimes
I'm
you're
a worker,
confronted.
that's what I am.
I'll just be there looking at my husband and then looking at the people. And to the extent that some of them will try to walk up to me to talk to me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll be like,
One time we were taking a picture. One guy came by. He just stood there, and he was just like, And you know it's funny because I laugh about it because I'm not, you know, I'm first of all I'm focused on taking a picture, and I make a joke about it because, you know, to me it's funny. I'm confident. Like we have our bond and our relationship, our friendship, and actually, to be honest with you, this used to happen before we got married. So, you know, we never had issue, or, you know, I mean, once, like, if somebody came and walked up or something, that's a different story.
Right.
But
if somebody walks up,
been,
you're going to attack the person, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's
the limit.
that's that goes without saying. But my point basically is that, you know what, the thing is that it's funny because you guys got to hear some of the things they do, and you know, you just gotta laugh about it. And then when they find out, you know, whatever, or you know, sometimes we just keep doing what we're doing. And,
but majority of the time we don't even thought.
Yeah.
As in, if it's even you that will tell me, but babe, say hi now, because sometimes they will feel like I'm so rude or maybe I'm so full of myself. But they don't understand the fact that my husband is the one taking my picture and you're over there, you know, trying to.
The funny thing about it is that they don't realize, they don't know that I'm actually her husband. They just say, oh well. They look at it like there's a pretty lady standing in this place with a photographer, and I'm gonna blow her a kiss. That's it.
Everyone, I have
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna laugh about it. You know? One thing I'll say is, listen, when you're married to a beautiful woman, first of all you have the kind that comes with it, and it's like you have to have confidence. You can't. You know, you can't get, the way I look at it, it's like you can't get angry for people admiring as long as they don't cross the line.
Right.
And, you know, like, you have to be definitely, which I am, you know, very protective and I'm watchful. But the thing about it is that you just look at it from an angle, well, it's like if you get angry at everybody that admires your wife because she's beautiful, and what ends up happening is that, you know, I mean, what are you going to do, close their eyes? You know,
right.
So that's how I look at it. I think you got to have a balance because I think I have a couple of friends who have beautiful wives, and it's kind of similar where they go out, whatever, and their wife gets admired. But as long as it's not disrespectful to a point where it's just like, you know, like I said, a lot of times when we get these things, I'm in the moment trying to capture a photo, and then we'll get a truck driver drive past, and they'll do like, I can't even whistle. They'll do the whistle. Go girls, let do. How do it? Yeah. So you get the point, right? You understand?
Sometimes I just be so embarrassed. I don't even know what to say. But you know, this thing you're saying now, babe, that is why most men, especially it happens a lot in Nigeria, where a man marries a beautiful woman, and then they don't. Okay, the lady was nice looking, you know, before you married her. Probably she used to dress sexy, look good, wear makeup, you know. That was her. That was what you saw. That was what you married, you know. That was one thing that attracted the person to you. And then all of a sudden, babe, they get married to the person. Guess what? They will tell the person to stop wearing dresses, to stop wearing skirts, to stop wearing, like, definitely, like, they will try to turn the person's wardrobe, to start tying old mama wrapper, gele, and all those things. Like, what do you think about that?
I think, you know what, I feel this is what I've always believed, right? I think you got to look at the root of everything. When God puts you together with somebody, the idea and the whole goal of it is for you guys to, basically, your goal in life should be you should want to see that person reach their full potential. That's it. So when you know, like for me early on, I saw a lot of the things that's happening now with her. I knew prior to her even knowing it, like, you know, it was something that was like I kind of, you know, I was foresaw that God showed me. So my point basically is that
Especially when it came to
when
my
you have a
acne,
good-
you really believed so much in me with my acne that I will beat it one day. Even when, you know, it's so funny how somebody sees the best of you. Even before you see it for yourself, the person already saw it and the person so much believed, you know, in what they saw. That was just my husband. He saw all these things that are happening now.
Yeah, I mean, I have a, you know, I got what I'm, you know, I have the things that I have going on for me, and I knew that I have a destiny in front of me, and I knew that I needed to align with somebody who we could go in like the same direction. But you know, a lot of the things that she has going on now, a lot of the things behind the scenes that are big things that, you know, she will reveal to you guys eventually as time goes on. You know, I kind of foresaw that years ago, and before we even got married. So the whole rollout of Omabelletv, and you know, obviously we never knew that it was gonna be, you know, take like through the internet this way. But basically, a lot of the other things, because she was doing some modeling before, right? So basically, I guess my point with all of that is, when you know when you know that, you encourage the person to be their full potential if that's what they're destined to do. And but you know, you want to just push them to their greatest potential, and that's what I think that's the most important thing, because like with her, she's a mom of twins, but she's still, you know, G'd up. She's still swagged out. She still, you know, models. She still acts. She still does all the stuff she wants. She's not stopping her life because of you know, children or me or anybody. And I actually push her, and you know, behind her.
#1 fan.
So
biggest supporter is so crazy.
So I think you know what, I think that you know, when you're connected with the right situation, you know, you push each other to the full potential that you're supposed to get to, and that's how I look at it. You know, so I think that's when you know, there's no intimidation, because the person is living their lane.
Right.
That's where God put them to be, and you're there to help them complete that, you know, what they're doing. So that's how I look at it. And I think that, you know, when you marry somebody that's beautiful, or, you know, beauty is more than just the outside.
Right.
Beauty has to be on the inside and the out.
Yeah.
And there are things that are about, you can have a beautiful woman that doesn't have a brain, you know. And so there's a whole package that comes with beauty. So I think that you just really want to make sure that what you have and what you get before you're married, you make that person into a diamond. You mold it into a diamond, and that's the most important thing, you know. So that way, you know, there's no intimidation. You're actually creating a masterpiece and helping to form that person.
It's also good when the couple, you know, are working hand in hand. Just like, you know, he's always there, you know, in full force for me. It's always good to, you know, for couples to be there for each other, you know, to balance the equation.
Ryan told me, he's the one who told me that girls are just trash.
Oh, the girls are trash.
Girls are not trash. Boys are.
What? So probably they told boys that, you see, that's the problem. Probably they went to school and told the guys that guys are disgusting. So the boys also in their class turned around and told them that girls are trash. Babe,
We started a war.
this fight you start, babe, make sure you finish it. Because I know them.
I told them that
After
Boys-
Moku Mandaria.
And even guys,
boys are disgusting except for their little brother.
and even guys, when I even tell Ryan boys are disgusting, he even cries at me. And I say, don't even try it.
Oh, he cried? He used to cry when you tell him.
Yeah, we say, don't even try crying. Are you a little baby? We say, don't even try.
Yeah, I told you. I train tough girls.
Oh my God. So you go to class and tell the boys in your class that boys are disgusting. Ha! Babe, you better correct this thing you started. I know they will. I'm actually full. This is a lot of food.
But
I'm not tired.
Bye.
Just go to the bathroom.
Bye. Okay.
Go ahead, Lily.
Bye.
Ricky doesn't want to go. She still wants to
We'll go to your grandma.
All right.
You got all the smooth skin I can bite.
Bite out. Bite out.
And this one, when she chews like, she looks like a chipmunk, like a little cute chipmunk. Chew for them so they can see.
Okay.
Chew fries. Some fries.
Okay.
You want to see this?
Oh my gosh, especially when she's hungry. It's so funny when she's
She's trying
hungry.
to chew.
No, she's trying
chew
to
her
farm
proper.
now. When Angelique is hungry and she's eating, she looks like, you know, the funny thing, chipmunks are very, very cute, babe, right?
You know, last time I saw a chipmunk in school.
Oh, you know what? The
That's
funny, you
not
guys
true.
gotta see
Are you serious?
You guys gotta
Yes.
see the
It
Incredibles.
was so
Oh
cute.
yes,
there was
exactly. We saw yesterday.
I'm not gonna mess up the movie for you,
So
but there's a
good.
very funny scene in the movie involving a chipmunk.
Oh yes.
It's hilarious.
Oh, yes. So Angelique, what do you think about The Incredibles? It
You guys
good?
liked it?
Angel, you need to blow your nose, babe. Help me with tissue. You liked it?
Yeah.
And the funny thing, you were telling me The Incredibles 1 came out 14 years ago. Jeez.
I think that's what, because the theater was packed out.
Oh yeah,
It was
that
packed out
was my
completely.
very first. Ever since I started going to the movie theater, yesterday was my first time of having a full theater,
Full theater, yeah.
like full.
Everybody
There was
there.
nowhere to sit.
Everybody, the parking lot was packed out and everything.
Jeez.
It was a very good movie.
It was. You still want more
Great.
food?
I'm good.
You're full, right? My whole, I
Okay,
can't
this
even.
is good.
I will be waddling for this evening because I'm full. I'm totally full. But yeah, you guys definitely let us know if you enjoyed our first mukbang, so we can come back with more and more and more and more. I'm very, very interested in eating some like lobster, babe. I've never eaten a lobster before, so I'm thinking maybe if you guys liked
crabs
this one,
lobster.
right? If you guys liked this one, we might, you know, do another one. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very, very soon.
Bye.
Bye.